universe?
Because, Matt, I think that I would be a horrible instructor if I took things systematically and gave you a box full of riddles and then expected you to come to conclusions. It's like me, Matt. It's like me getting in front of an instructor and I could say, I'm teaching you guys about aviation. And I tell you that I'm going to be giving you a demonstration on this big thing that has wings. It makes a lot of sound. So I'm giving you all these little hints and everything that you can certainly take and glean from to make a conclusion. But I'm not ever teaching you anything. And I think that if I was an instructor and I never concluded and said, okay, I'm going to take all of these things together, which you've done, and try to formulate a doctrine, a foundational belief, and say, I've derived this, I derived that, and I've concluded that God is three persons. But for you to take it and do that, that's the problem that we have is you take it, and then we have other Trinitarians who also take it, and they're inferring into Scripture, and they come up with different conclusions. See, so I don't read Scripture like that. I've spoken to Christians that have been 20 years, and they never heard of the Trinity really. So it doesn't come from Scripture; it comes from a teaching, and then you go to Scripture and you find it. It's kind of like playing build a God, right? You're building your God basically with like Mr. Potato Head, right?
If I argue that the Christian God is a necessary precondition for all intelligibility,
and introduce the logical premises of the primary, secondary substances as they relate to universals and particulars and the problem of the one and the many, and I make a case out of that, and I'm not saying I understand all that, but if I made that case and I'm presenting a logical case from varying degrees, would you not then say that in order to refute it, you must dismantle each section of what I said, since it's the building blocks for the conclusion?
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?